Welcome back, my warriors, to more GreedFall. Last time we had came and given Constantin a healer that can soothe his pain, but now we're gonna go and talk to Petrus right here and see what he can do to help, Constantin with, because he said he had something.
Have you considered my proposition?
That's gonna okay. Except now, I'll pull it off. Yeah.
Very well. Let's go and discover what the governor would rather keep hidden from the world.
Excellent.
How would you like to go about this?
We must search her apartments in St. Matthias. They'll be guarded, of course. But if we are discreet, that shouldn't be a problem.
This is taking quite a risk. The congregation's reputation could suffer if we're caught, and my cousin's position would be weakened.
I know. But keep in mind that I know the palace extremely well. And if we want to be sure to pass without being noticed, we need only dress ourselves up as servants.
That would improve our chances. Well, let's do it.
Alright. Petrus is in and Kurt is in as well. Can we just? Now we need all full team. Alright, search the Cardinal's apartments. So, if anything, it says all I need is the torso. But I don't believe that's true. Let's see. I think that's the god. God. Here we go. Old Thelemians ceremonial armor. Let me see. Anything else from Thelemians? That's the knots. Alright, I guess this is all I have. And Kurt. I don't think we have one for you. We'll buy one when we get there. I have my merchant. Well, I think this is either a merchant or not coat that I have on. Let's go to my house and see if I have anything in the chest. I probably do. I don't have lock picking 2 right now, do I? And I need 3, so nah. Oh, Sierra. Okay. Chest right here. Fencing stiletto. I want to give this to Kurt, but the game won't let us. I don't know. This stiletto is a nah, because I don't think he'll be able to use it. No, not that. Go back. Here we go. Let's see. Al Said. Okay. That's good to have. Scout's tunic. This is the native. See, I don't know what the crest mean. If there was something to tell me what the crest, each of them meant, then it would be easy. Maybe if I just look at the flag, it would tell me, but I kind of don't trust that. Come on, get down. Here we go. Let's go to Thelemians or St. Matthias. Alright, we're here in St. Matthias. Let's see if we can find a merchant. They should be in the square, I believe. Yeah, because the square's over here. Come on. Here we go. Oh, there's one behind here as well. There are a lot of chests, but they don't really have a lot of useful things in them. See back here? Yeah.
Closer. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to have a rummage around.
Alright. Well, I could give him a more powerful ring. Let me see. Petrus? It'll only make him a little bit more powerful. Alright. Thelemians. Yeah, so all these are Thelemians outfits. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and get one for Kurt. See which one he'll wear. Oh, this one has luck. Nah, no, it doesn't. Huh. Maybe something cheap. That's 300. I mean, It's not that bad. I don't want to pay anything higher though. Kurt, wear that.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine.
Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let me go ahead and change this to the side mission for Petrus. Alright. Where's the door? Over here? No. Up in here? Yeah, okay. Church Cardinal Apartments. Should I go to the Mother Cardinal herself? Okay, so they're over here. Hello? Can I go? No, it's over here. Maybe it's upstairs. Can I go upstairs? Yeah, I believe I can. Let's hopefully not run into any trouble. Who are you? Okay, is this it? Yeah, this is it. Note from a servant. Your Eminence, we have reorganized the basement room as you ordered. The damage caused by your Excellency's guests were substantial, and we regretfully had to replace the carpets with which have been heavily stained. I hope you will find the new carpets to your taste. I am sure the key to the room was on your desk as usual. Alright, find out what's hidden under the palace in San Mateus. So gotta go down. And of course, it's the back room. Yet this grate is closed. Alright, well, let's take another way then. I'm surprised I was able to get back here without any type of trouble. He said we had to sneak around. Maybe that's just under the San Mateus area. Or this palace. Alright, let's leave. We can go down the ground. I think through this door. Alright.
This area of the palace is forbidden to visitors by order of the Mother Cardinal.
We did not know. Please excuse us.
The basements are for servants only.
Very well. We'll go back up.
Alright, disguise the team as servants. Comfortable vest. I need comfortable vest? That's what I need? Well, at least the game tells you what you need. Goodness, man. Let's go find some then. So that's under... Find out what's hidden under San Mateus is right there. What about right here? Is it the same thing? 1, 2. Okay. Let's go through here. Oh, we can't. Okay. Alright. Let's go find some comfortable vests. It told us, so it should work. Is there certain things that you have to wear? I didn't know that. Let's see. Because I had to buy 3, and that's a lot of money.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to have a rummage around.
Okay. Comfortable vest.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine.
Okay. My torso is already a comfortable vest. Your torso also has to be this. And Petrie is yours as well. Here we go. I like how my cape doesn't need to really be part of my outfit. It's literally cling to my character. I think that's how most games do it. The actual pieces of, armor or equipment are stuck to your character model, not the actual other clothing. At least that's how I think it works. Alright. Yo. Okay. Let's do this. Go back here. Here we go.
Ah, well. This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this place.
Alright, here's something here.
For goodness sake! This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking.
Okay.
It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Theleme, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should continue searching. Perhaps we missed something.
Alright. So, this is a commonality? Huh. Constantin, what are you doing?
Locked. I don't have the key.
Lockpicking level 3? Nobody's in here, right? Alright, Kurt. It's time. Let's see what our level is. Kurt has lockpicking as well, doesn't he? This is 1. I have 2. Then I think Kurt should be 3. No, he has craftsmanship. Crap. Okay. Nobody's back here, so... I wonder if lockpick will work on Kurt as well. Alright.
Locked.
Okay. But he has lockpick as well, so... Well, I guess it doesn't work when Kurt has it. It only works when I have it. Crap. Why do I have to have lockpick 3? I feel something's about to happen that I have to be ready for. Kurt. Let's look for a key then. Let's see. Around here, nowhere. It would have to be somewhere out here. I doubt it would be somewhere that well, it could be in the chest. Nope, not in here. Okay, there's this down here. Maybe it's in her room. Let's see. Find out what. Okay. There's another piece of evidence down here that would probably be easier to deal with. Do we have anyone who has lockpick? Aside from myself? Let's see if we can go over here. Anything? Anything at all? Oh, there it goes. Beautiful. Well, this was easy. I knew it had to be somewhere in the palace. It couldn't have been anywhere else. Of course, it would be in her office where she knows it came from. Let's go through this real quick. Find out what else she's hiding. Here we go. No, that's not what I wanted. Nice. Mother Cardinal Cornelius, account book. This account book lists many loans made from a money lender called the Magpie. For every expense, there is a corresponding money input which completely cancels it. The sums are astronomical. However, there is no mention of where his money comes from. There are also many recurring payments to a certain candy cane.
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. I think we have everything we need. There is probably a connection between these pleasure parties and the account books. Let's ask a few questions.
The moneylender is well established. He can be found near the main square. As for this Candy Cane, the name doesn't ring any bells to me, but the moneylender must know more about him.
We can also go and gather information at the Coin Tavern. Perhaps the manager knows him.
Alright, let's go. I wonder why Petrus is helping us when he's for Thelemians. Maybe he wants to be part of the congregation of merchants? It's possible. But we gotta go to the main square. And we don't have to wear these vestments anymore, so I'm going to be changing this. Let's go ahead and change it now. Let's see, what did I have on last time? Oh, this is pretty good, but weaker. Yeah, this one was lockpicking, I believe. There we go. Kurt, what did you have on? Man, this is pretty good. And you know what? Giving him lockpicking doesn't really help anything, so we'll give you that great studded armor. Unless oh yeah, he was wearing his original stuff. Here it is. He has lockpicking, but it's not like he can use it. I think I'll just save that. I'll put him on something new. Alright? Alright. You're good. Alright, so this is the main square down here, I believe. And then we have to find the innkeeper. Over here. Question, anything over here? Nope. Science table. My house. Yeah, having to come to this area many a time has actually made this much easier for me to remember. turn right here. So back through here? Yeah, okay. What was that? Okay. Didn't we have more people to question? Question the innkeeper and San Mateus. Question, okay. Let's question the innkeeper. Is this him? No, this is the quartermaster. Oh, wait, I know. The inn is connected to the coin guard. What's this? What just happened? Never mind. Let's go through here. Here we are.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If you wish. What would you like to know?
Mention the Mother Cardinal. Interrogate him on the big clients. Find out about yeah.
What can you tell me about a certain candy cane?
Candy cane? Everyone speaks about him, or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they'd talk about him.
Alright.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
That's enough information, right? Whatever.
Can I get you? Look who it is. I feel that once again you're not here to support my business.
Alright.
You sometimes deliver goods to your big clients, isn't that right?
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied anyone from the palace?
Yes, that has happened. It suits them.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course. Don't you know how things work?
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other hand, the person in the big green coat, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other or work together.
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have ever been here?
Are you drunk or something?
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Alright. He still has things to say, I guess? No, he doesn't. Let's go downstairs. Alright. Who's this? Fighter organizer?
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
That's spelled betting? Nah.
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I can find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. Thanks for the information.
Okay, at least we know this.
Has the Mother Cardinal ever come here to place bets?
The Mother Cardinal? And why not Saint Matthias himself while you're at it?
I must be going.
Next time, then.
Okay, well, that just confirms that she never comes out of that palace.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice. You won't be disappointed. Of that I can assure you. Come on.
Do we need to speak to this guy? Huh. Let me check real quick. Bookmaker? Is this him? No? The bookmaker is just behind this door? No. Moneylender the Magpie? He's actually further off. But it says I can ask this person. Is this something else? Nope. Alright. Just in case, let me save real quick. Alright.
So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm sure we can make a special arrangement.
Intuition? Let Petrus intervene, yes.
Father, do you want to explain to this man why we are here?
Of course. We are not here for your services, but to lead an investigation. Several clients of yours have made a complaint. Precious objects disappearing after your employees' visits.
People in very high places are concerned, which explains why we've been asked to take care of it.
This cannot be. Well, listen. Come in, but please be discreet.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Alright. So this is where we asked a few of the guys, or girls.
Look, a new face. Oh, but wouldn't that be... Hello, Father.
Oh, hello.
We would like to know if you know who this earring belongs to. Is it maybe yours?
Absolutely not. I am careful not to leave my belongings with clients, and I have no desire to answer your questions. That doesn't fall within my services.
Very well. Goodbye.
Alright. Let's ask this guy.
Hi. Well, here's someone new. What can I do for you, pretty face?
I wanted to know who this earring belongs to.
Oh, this really isn't my day. Show me, pretty face. Given the way it shines, it must be a piece of junk. It probably belongs to one of the girls. It's really their style. Well, if that's all that you're here for, I'd rather get back to the grind.
Alright. So it's gotta be this one, or someone in the back.
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam, but we're here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising, but do you know who this earring might belong to?
Why? It's mine. I lost it when... How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me. Well, what do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
Okay, finally got something. About party girls, about the organizer, suggest presence of Mother Cardinal. Okay.
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me. But I don't know them.
Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name.
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Do you think that an important person from Thelemians could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony.
Okay. Try to learn a bit more about her. Talk about the woman in the green coat. Speak about candy cane. I guess we can. Why does the charisma have a lowercase?
Admit it, you must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people, wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I don't want to implicate anyone, but he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore.
Nice.
Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard his name before, but that's all.
Okay.
This woman in the green coat, could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important then. Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
Alright. Question all of them. Now let us leave. Hopefully we are done. Alright. Is this guy? I can't see. Do we continue to question this guy?
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
That's about betting. That's about the arena.
What is this arena?
It's a place of great pomp and entertainment, where all manner of fights take place. Men, women, savage beasts, island monsters. People are coming from everywhere on the island to participate, or to bet.
On what would we be betting?
On the fights in the arena. You never heard of them? Quite a few come here and bet fortunes.
And do they win?
A few do, others have less luck. But they do get the thrill either way, you see, and that's all that counts.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
Alright, we've asked them everything we can. It's not like we'll be able to go into the arena, so... the innkeeper, we'll ask him some more questions.
Can I look?
About the woman in the green coat again?
I'm looking for a woman who comes here. She always wears a long green coat.
Yes, I have seen this coat before, but I have no idea who is beneath it, if that's what you're asking. All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a regular, a steward of the palace who comes to place big orders. Always prime choice.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Alright. So the only piece of evidence we have is to wait until going to the docks. Bookkeeper, he's over here. Is he not? No, he's downstairs. Oh, this guy.
Good day.
Welcome.
Okay, woman in green coat, okay.
I'm looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She's a good client. She comes in especially for the big fights, and she has prime information.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and I can't really tell you when she'll show up next.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
Alright, we got information. Now we gotta go somewhere. Gotta meet the magpie. Over here? Yeah. in San Mateus. He's very far. Let's go down through over here. This is the main, no, this is the docks. Nothing down through there. I've been here before. This is a square, is it not? Oh no, the building's actually over here. Hello. Isn't this a bandit?
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I'll get straight to the point. I have bad news for you. I know about the decadent parties at the palace. I know that you take part in them.
What? But what are you talking about?
Stop acting all innocent. I have all the evidence I need to incriminate you. Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are others who have a lot more at stake than you. What if I were to spread it around town that you boast about being there? You know what happens when tongues wag too much.
That's enough. All right, I get the message. What do you want?
Tell me about Candy Cane.
We're not close, if that's what you want to know. I just know his name, like everyone else. I mean, there are some rumours. They say he does his business in the basement of the Coin Tavern.
What kind of business?
Oh, nothing to do with my line of business. He deals in arena fights, which would be on me.
It would appear that you know the Mother Cardinal very well. I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know how much. What I want to know is why.
I have no idea. Do you really think that my clients tell me everything about their lives?
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back on time, and with interest.
Do you think she's plundering the city funds?
Ha! If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted long ago. Nah, the money's coming from elsewhere.
I would advise you to keep all of this to yourself.
I don't want any trouble. I will be as silent as a stone.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain Candy Cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Alright, find and question Candy Cane. Where is he? In the Coin Tavern? Let's move over here. I think this is the main square. Don't trap us, please. Nope, we're good. Turn. Yep. Yeah, I think it's in the Coin Tavern. Let's see, down here. Yeah. Nope. On the other side. If I keep going down here, it'll just take me down a long road.
Candy Cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
Yeah, I remember that. Alright, I had to change time somewhere. Let me see. Where's there a good area? I'll have to go to my house and do this. Alright guys, we're here at night.
Good evening. Are you the one they call Candy Cane?
Who are you?
De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate or no legate.
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Alright, now Petrus is nice to us. And we got a level up. Level 27. That's good to have. And we have 2, so we can now unlock this. We're good. Anything else? No? Alright. So next level is 28, I believe. Alright, all our friends are nice to us. See you later, Petrus. We need to get you to friendly. So next, we gotta go talk to Father Inicius or Instinus? Whatever. Let's see, is he here? No, he is not. He is in here at Tier Dub, where Petrus wants us to go to, which I'm pretty sure is the same area, so I'll just go ahead and cut. Alright guys, we're here at the village of Eden. Or Eden, however you want to call it. And the village is not this one. Let me check. Not that one. There we go. Is it over here somewhere? Yeah, it's over here, this village. Okay. Well, at least it's not this one.
What an astounding place.
It is the village of Eden the Cardinal Mother told you about. The place where natives and priests live together. I must admit that I'm curious to see it.
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
He's right here.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I wonder what really happened when the missionaries came to settle here.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
Alright. Let's go over here, question the theologians. There's only one. Oh no, there's two. And there are more people to talk to.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Ask her whom she suspects. Okay.
I imagine someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Alas, I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Had to leave the village? What?
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Matthias later. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to. But I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I am the one who should be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
Okay. Oh, Eden's creation, yes.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful. Thank you. I will let you work.
Alright, so that was her, and we asked someone else. But you see, we can actually talk to other people. Speak to Brother Philidius, or Phetalus.
If you are saying that these tablets bear writings from the very hand of our holy founder, then we must find them. Without them, all our research to trace the life of Saint Matthias on this island is doomed to failure. If these savages have stolen them, we will have to take them back, by force if necessary.
Alright. Then one more person.
Do you have any ideas about who stole the tablets?
Some of the village savages helped us during the search. Perhaps they are behind all of this. There was a particular woman who seemed to want us to be there. I don't remember her name, though.
Alright. I may need to get Ciota out here. I'm sorry, Kurt, I may have to get rid of you.
Greetings. Desade. I am handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
Okay.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter, anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things. Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Thelemians, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
Okay, ask him about his mission with the natives. Ask him about the relation with the natives. Why do I need intuition? Oh yeah, intuition gives me extra dialogue. Okay.
You talked about a mission with the natives. What did you mean by that?
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here, but my superior is Bishop Domitius. Our mission is to banish pagan cults and convert the entire population to the light. The island belongs to Saint Matthias, and therefore to Thelemians, since the God of Light offered it to our founder.
If your superior's Domitius, you are a member of the Ordo Luminis. I did not expect to find one of its members side by side with the missionaries. They usually do not get along.
The Order goes everywhere the light needs to be revealed.
You have a very unique way of seeing things. I doubt everyone accepts it. How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Matthias, but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course. I will leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Okay, Onomanawi. I guess we're important. I guess we protected this island? Maybe that's the reason, you know, the Sarde isn't getting sick. Alright? So do we go in here? Yeah, this is the shack. Oh, let's look at this.
There is only one entrance and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
Can't believe it. This brother Virgil was unforgivably neglectful. Idiot must have fallen asleep and then our thieves only had to take the keys from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened, but someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
It has to be someone in the village. If we find them, there's a chance we can retrieve the relics.
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives who were forced to leave here. They must still have allies in the village, family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who is close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to inform them.
Alright. So I guess it was just negligence. Yep. Let's see if we can talk to him again.
Hello, brother.
Oh, de Sarde, is that you? Do you need anything?
I will leave you to...
Well, I guess not. Okay, so should we go talk to Father Initius? Or Isius? Initius? Whatever. What's this area? Learn about the story of the Eden. Okay. We go through here? Back here? No? Okay, so it's down. Let's go ahead and learn that story, and then we'll call it. Hopefully it's not too long. There it goes. Nope. Can't fall down. Crap. So after we do this, we have to talk to Father Vinicius. Unless this is the chief. Yeah, this looks like a chief. Huh. I want to have Ciota with me. That way Ciota and Petrus can kind of talk about some dialogue, because this is technically her and Petrus type of mission. Ciota helps us with the natives, Petrus helps us with the people of Thelemians and the Church of the Illuminated, I guess. Let's just gather all the companions. Where are you? Alright. Ciota. Sorry, Kurt. Let's do this. And they're actually, as you can see, beasts over there. So this village isn't technically protected. It has walls, but there are beasts that can just run into this gate. But I guess they don't do that. Alright.
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello. Desarde. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Manawi among the Logead Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
I've heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Theleme, and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the light and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them, they were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthäus, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them. I asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course, and the Vorstyrent. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are, not savages, nor monsters, but men, perhaps wiser than they are.
I have to go.
Like so many others.
Alright, thank you, Lur, for all your information. Here we go. Over here. Beast essence. Alright. Alright, that's it. Yeah, we learned the story. Alright. Let's go stand by Father Initius. And then we'll call it there. Unless when I walk up to him, he'll talk. Because that may also happen. Yep. Let's see how close we can get to him. Alright, so you want to talk. Alright guys, so what ended off here? This is the village of Eden that we heard so much about in the last episode. About the converted villagers coming to live here. And now we're actually here. And it seems like this wasn't a peaceful settling. It was constant fighting. But it seemed like the Thelemians had more aggressive, tendencies than the villagers. But then the villagers say, well, the Thelemians say they didn't. So they're probably lying because we know about the Inquisition and everybody else. So, you don't know. But the Lur, the chief, he did say that the old sage was something sacred to them. So, hey, maybe Samotheus did used to live in this village. But I mean, if they know who he is, why would you... Well, it's sacred. I guess there's something he did and something he wanted to be kept secret that he was here. So, yeah, maybe that's the reason why. But next time we'll continue on with this, and then we'll probably move on with going to the other village. Because I think in order to finish this mission, we have to go to the other village. Which means we'll have to do what Petrus was talking about. So we'll be doing that next. But yeah, guys. With all that said, I'll see you next time.